The victims included Lim Shao Bin's grandfather, who was killed by the Kenpei Tai in Malacca on September 5, after Japan had surrendered. Lim kept a glass negative, the only thing left by his grandfather. He developed it and saw for the first time what his grandfather looked like.
这个是我父亲非常珍贵的保留下来给我们家人的一个我们祖父的唯一的一张照片的底片，玻璃来的，非常珍贵。
Lim learned from his father that his grandfather was only in his early 30s when he was killed. The reason for his murder was simply because he founded the first Chinese newspaper in Malaysia. Lim not only found a copy of this newspaper that existed for just one day, called the People's Newspaper, but also collected all the reports on the case and found the truth about his grandfather's death.
一共14人被抓了，送上军车、货车。他们有先经过他们的宪兵总部，很短时间就被运到海边去了，因为那时候是晚上了。他们利用夜幕坐小船到马六甲海峡的，我们叫五渔岛，那边有一口古井。开头的时候是把几个人先砍头，后来想加快速度，就用刺刀刺杀他们，把他们的尸体全部丢到那井里头，他人就跑了。
Why were the Japanese still killing people 19 days after they surrendered on August 15th?
英军在15号投降的时候，总部设在印度，离开马来西亚还很远。他们坐船回到这里来，其实是9月16号。日军呢，那时候还没成为正式的战俘。我的祖父的惨案是发生在5号，在这个英军不在的一个真空 情况下发生了这个惨案。
In order to find out the truth about his grandfather's death, Lim Shao Bin got in touch with experts on Asia-Pacific war crimes trials. He not only persuaded Japanese professor Hirofumi Hayashi to record the case in his article Overseas Chinese Massacre, but also found the court records and verdicts on the case, which was tried by the British tribunal set up after the war in Malacca. The case was heard on 5th and 6th of July in 1946.
辩方之词说的是，我祖父他们办了一份抗日的报章，就是这一份《大众报》。这个很可惜，你可以看他所讲的东西都没有什么抗日的味道的，但是他们就用这个名义 说他们在搞抗日活动，所以把他们抓起来杀了。
According to the indictment of the British tribunal in Malaysia, the perpetrators of the massacre, Lieutenant Kamazawa Matsutoshi and Second Lieutenant Omoto Kiyonori, were sentenced to death as they planned and ordered the arrest and summary execution of the Chinese without any investigation or trial whatever. They were executed in Malacca on September the 5th, 1946, 1 year after the massacre. A further 9 military officers were sentenced to 10 years of imprisonment.